week 2, meeting 3, week number 2, meeting number 3. And once again, Mr. Anderson is a no call, no show. At this point, I am no longer meeting only with my own team. I am now hosting meetings with his team as well. And as I sit here looking through some of the work, I honestly do not know what to say. I do not know what I am supposed to expect anymore. I do not know whether he is on vacation. I do not know whether he is on some kind of extended hiatus. I simply do not know. His team sat across from me looking just as lost and uncertain as I felt. So I started asking questions. My first question was simple. Did Mr. Anderson leave behind a particular project, story, or assignment for everyone to work on? His team members looked at one another, then back at me, completely confused. It was almost as though they had no words, no sentence, no clear explanation for what they were supposed to be doing while he was gone. For a moment, I sat there thinking deeply about how I should approach him whenever he returns, or whether he returns at all. Until then, I told his team they could work alongside mine. There were several projects we could collaborate on so that everyone would have some direction and something productive to do. Out of curiosity, I began looking through some of Mr. Anderson's documents and agenda notes. That was when I noticed he had released a story called The Devil's Vibe. I asked his team about it, and they began trying to explain the concept and his vision for the story. I sat there nodding, listening as they bounced explanations back and forth, each person attempting to piece together what the theme was supposed to mean. From what I gathered while reading through the transcripts, the story involved the devil arriving in an urban neighborhood in the middle of the night. So there I was, reading through these documents while his team struggled to organize their thoughts. And I finally asked them bluntly, "So is that where he is? Did the devil come and take him away?" They looked at me in complete disbelief, and honestly, I had to apologize. For a moment, I allowed my frustration to take over. I had to step back, collect myself, and remember that none of this was their fault. His team was doing the best they could with very little direction, but even after apologizing, the thought was still running through my mind. Did the devil take him away? And before I could stop myself, I said it again, this time even louder. Did the devil come for Mr. Anderson? Is that what happened? Is he with the devil right now? Once again, I apologize. I truly did not mean to take my frustration out on anyone in that room, but internally I was processing something much deeper. Mr. Anderson walked into this company and made me feel as though my stories were small, mediocre, not layered enough, not emotional enough, not deeply connected enough. He arrived with the confidence of someone who believed he had his own lane, and I respected that. I gave him the freedom to create, develop his vision, and do things his way, only for him to release one story about the devil, possibly one short video, and then completely disappear. I think part of my frustration came from realizing that I respected his lane, only to discover that his lane may have been doing absolutely nothing. And now here we are, 2 weeks later, meeting number 3, and Mr. Anderson is still a no call, no show.